Alright, if you remember, we said that each contract account has associated EVM code plus storage. Okay? So the question is, how do we write to the storage? Okay? And the answer is, in Solidity, when we declare variables, these variables are stored in the storage. How they are stored will depend on their position within the smart contract, or in other words, the order in which we declare the variables, and also the data type. Okay, let's do a simple example. Let's say we want to store the age of a person. Okay, how do we store the age of a person? So the first question we need to ask ourselves is, which data type do we want to use? uint8 will basically allow us to store values from 0 to 255, or to elevate it to the 8 minus 1. Okay? On the other hand, uint256 will give us values from 0 to 2 elevated to the power of 256 minus 1, which is a very, very, very big number. Okay? So, if we want to store the age of a person, I think uint8 should be enough, since the maximum number of years that a person can live shouldn't be bigger than 255. Okay? So let's simply say uint8 age. Okay? Now let's assign a value to age. In Solidity, the smart contract has something called a constructor. The constructor is going to be executed when the contract is created. So this is a perfect place to initialize values in a contract. In this case, we are going to say age is equals to 10. Alright? That means that we are initializing age to the number 10. Now, everything is compiling properly. What we are going to do now is we are going to deploy the contract. Remember that in Remix, we can deploy contracts. So I'm just going to click deploy, and as you can see, the contract was deployed. However, there is a small problem. How can I access the age value? The good thing is that Solidity has a capability to auto-generate getters for state variables. But the state variable has to be public. So we are just going to put public, and let's deploy again. Let's see this new instance, and as you can see, now we have the possibility to call age. Okay, so let's click it, and as we can see, we are retrieving the value of age. Okay, now let's see how the storage works in more detail.